Hi everyone, I'm Meteorologist Rusty McCranie and welcome to Weather Express, your weather in 5 minutes. Start the clock. We'll begin today taking a look at current temperatures across the United States, and I promise you're looking at a live radar as well, but we have really dried out through a lot of the U.S. We'll start off in the Northeast, where we do have a few light lake effect snow showers moving through upstate New York. Yes, portions of Buffalo and Rochester and Syracuse will catch some light snow showers through the day. Temperatures here that are mainly going to be in the 20s. Fair amount of sunshine from time to time. This is what it looks like here on the infrared satellite imagery, and you'll see some cloud coverage working their way through the Great Lakes and into portions of the upper Midwest as well. You get back into Wisconsin and Minnesota, and we do have a few more snow showers coming back in. I'll take back off the satellite imagery here, and you can see a little bit of that snow coming in to places like Minneapolis, St. Cloud. But again, is this going to be a lot of snow? Absolutely not. But it is a very breezy day across this area. Temperatures are in the teens. Winds are coming out of the northwest around 25 to 30 miles an hour. It means wind chill values at the time are at or below zero through most of the UP of Michigan, Wisconsin, and in Minnesota, even back down into portions of Iowa and the northern sides of Indiana and Illinois. It's going to be a chilly day. Now, we're finally getting a little bit warmer in the southeast. It's not going to be an exceptionally warm day across the area. You can see here on the visible satellite imagery, we still have a fair amount of clouds that are thinning out a bit, but temperatures are coming back up above freezing in most spots for the afternoon, but it will get cold again tonight, and there are some freeze warnings in the deep south, including in Florida as well. In the southern plains, beautiful day ahead for the most part. Temperatures right now warming up 30s, 40s, and 50s. It's still on the cooler side, but we are at least getting a little bit more sunshine, and we're getting a little bit milder air to kind of moderate back in. And temperatures are all over the place right now in the Intermountain West. We are going to have a little bit more snow coming back into portions of Montana, Wyoming, and into Colorado, where we do have some winter storm warnings and some winter weather advisories as well. The good news is, despite the fact that we still have some strong winds in the northern sides of California, the Santa Anita winds have relaxed a bit, and we don't have that high fire threat for today. So let's take a look at the advisories that are happening in the area right now. We'll start off in the southeast with a lot of freeze warnings and freeze watches that are currently in effect. Look, the bottom line is we could have some temperatures in the southeast side of Georgia and into northern and northeast Florida that get as cold as 22 degrees this tomorrow morning. We're looking at a hard freeze in this area, and even close to Orlando and Tampa, temperatures could dip below 32 for a time. So if you do live in north central Florida, portions of the Panhandle, and the southern sides of Georgia, please take your cold weather preps. Despite the snow in portions of the Great Lakes and into the northeast, we don't have a lot in the way of any big issues here. Just a few winter weather advisories and lake effect snow warnings in effect for places like Oswego on up towards Watertown. Here's this next batch of snow coming into portions of Big Sky. You can see there's a winter storm warning south of Great Falls, and this snow and wind is going to get into portions of Wyoming and into northern sides of Colorado. So places like Fort Collins and Laramie, Wyoming do have winter weather advisories, and then you also have some winter weather advisories outside of that. Now, as I've mentioned, we still have some strong winds, Mount Shasta, Redding, Chico areas with a wind advisory for Northern California, but because of the wind orientation, rather than bringing in those dry Santa Anitas down the coastline into portions of the LA community, those winds are not going to be in that same direction, so the Santa Anitas won't be nearly as much into play here. So again, the fire threat is not going to be nearly as prominent over the next few days. Let's break down the rain over the next couple of days as well. You're looking at the GFS model across the nation. Again, I do expect there to be some light snow showers for portions of the Great Lakes. The orientation of this is going to bring the best chance on the southeast side, so portions of Michigan into the northern sides of Ohio, and then obviously the lake effect areas of Pennsylvania and New York will also deal with a quick shot of snow. The other big story will be the opportunity for some showers and a few storms in the southeast. Now look, it's typical January weather here, and although it'll be on the cooler side, it's certainly not cold enough with the Arctic air to actually get snow to develop, but late weekend, early next week, a shot of rain and even a few storms from East Texas through most of the southeast. As a matter of fact, if you take a look real quickly here at the day 2 risk from the Storm Prediction Center, you can see that they are calling for some thunderstorms in this area in green on Saturday, and then on Sunday that area will drift a little bit farther off towards the east to include more of Louisiana. But again, today it's about the cooler weather coming in and just a few lake effect snow showers and a beautiful weekend for most. Friends, as you can see, I'm out of time. I will see you tomorrow with the latest right here at Weather Express.